Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Sorcery. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we go to the council with Flanker. And, well, ooh, it's a map! Awesome! Finally, you arrive outside an ordinarily looking building. This is it, he declares. Wait here, and I will go inside. And he disappears through the door. Here, he, of course, is Flanker, as I said. So wait here, he said. Well, let's look at what here is. Let's not move for right now. No, I can't. Yeah, okay. I don't want to move. I want to look. So this is probably... Yeah, this is the ordinary building. Oh. It's the tallest building. He said it was the tallest building in Carre. And I believe... it is because... if I remember correctly, because it's underground. Hopefully we'll not go into the sewers, but, well, if we do, well, we do. Let's look over the house. The house with into which Flanker has just gone is just that, surely. What? The house into which Flanker has gone is just that, surely. What do you mean, just that? Just a house? Or is not just... I don't know. The windows are thick bottle glass and the door is tarred wood, studded with rivets and painted black. The roof, only a single story up, is overgrown with weeds. Other identical dwellings stand either side. Still nothing. The building in front of you does not seem like any council chamber. Perhaps this is a trap? No, it's not. Let's look through the windows, because that surely won't trigger anybody. You peer in through one of the windows, but the glass is so thick and heavy, and heavily streaked on the inside with candle grease, that you cannot make out anything. Let's wait. You wait. Flanker does not reappear. Let's wait. Minutes pass. Oh, minutes is fine. Let it be an hour. Time passes. In the distance, you hear the sound of cartwheels rattling down the cobbles from the dock. They are quickly lost in the bustle of Lower Carre. Let's wait a little bit longer. You hear the footsteps of the guard marching past. Perhaps they will come here, but then they turn away. This place, it seems, is not even important enough to warrant a visit. Maybe he is in trouble. Let's try the door. Ignoring Flanker's instructions, you try the door. It is unlocked. I think he might be in trouble. I'm gonna go inside. I want to save this guy. Let's see. You are in a wide room. Chairs line the walls, but there is no other furniture. If this is someone's house, then it has been meticulously robbed. But if not, you cannot see what function it serves. But it does serve. But it cannot be abandoned. A fire in the hearth blazes out heat. There is no sign of Flanker anywhere, but there are also no other doors. Let's look at the fire. We do have a fire that we bought before, or stole, I guess. You go over to the fire to warm your hands. It seems normal enough, unlike the one in the abandoned house you visited earlier. Yeah, it said that it was, shining out, or heat, or whatever. Fire hearth blazes out heat, that's the one. A voice booms out from nowhere. Please, it says, be seated. I'll sit down immediately. You choose a seat close to the fire and sit down. Something strange happens the moment you take your weight off your feet. It is as though the far wall no longer exists. In this place is a long hallway lined with cloth banners and torches on brass poles. Two guards stand halfway down the hallway, and between them you see Flanker, deep in conversation. Let's approach. You stand to approach, the wall remains invisible. It seems you are at the front of the queue to approach the council. You make your way into the inner hall. Oh, so this was the hallway. Okay. Let's go. Flanker seems to be conferring with both the guards, but they are not moving aside and continue to block his way along the corridor. Clearly, he is hoping to gain you an audience with the nobles, but he's not managing to succeed. I'm sorry, the first guard is saying. The council is in session and cannot be disturbed. Flanker is shaking his head. That is incorrect, as you well know. Yeah, that is. It's true. I'm afraid the council is in session, the guard repeats louder now. Then I need to see them, you declare firmly. No one sees the council when they are in session, the guard replies primly. Primly? Let's see what Flanker does. You hang back to see what Flanker will do. The assassin bows his cowled head. I'm sorry for your family, he says quietly. Then a moment later, his long steel blade is in his hands and at the neck of one of the guards. Let's attack the other guard. Should I? I don't know. Is he expecting me to help him? I think I I think so. Let's attack the other guard. Oh, yeah. The two guards leap into defensive postures, wielding their halberds, weapons with reach, hard to defend against, and capable of doing unusual amounts of damage. Well, I have a magical sword of magicness. Let's see what they do. So they are in the defensive position. I'm just gonna go with this attack. Let's see where this guy is. It's probably a 6.1 or 6 points of attack right there. Let's go with that one. He didn't defend, surprisingly enough. He took 2 damage to the face. The guard raises his halberd. He's clearly shaking with fear, hardly surprising since Flanker is already besting his comrade. You rush him quickly and smoothly. The council guard responds with a tough blow, balancing strength and impact, but he has misjudged your strength, and you knock him back. You have heard him. I can't let you through, he mutters. You see his arm grow tense. He's readying for a strong attack. Beware, Flanker cries out to you. Oh, thank you very much. I will beware. So he's gonna have, he can't go higher than 5, so I'm just gonna go with 5.1. And there we go. Yeah, I was being conservative when I said higher than 5. Probably couldn't go higher than 4 from before. He just spent all of his energy. Relentlessly, you cut and thrust, keeping the guard pinned. You swing your sword fast in towards his chest, catching him with his arms high. The guard pants heavily. After so long simply guarding, he is clearly out of shape. A thin, grim expression crosses the guard's face. Do not toy with this one, Flanker advises the guard, despite his own struggles. Oh, he's talking to him? Okay, so he's probably gonna go with the defensive one. He's grinning? Yeah, no, he's not grinning at me. His a grim expression crosses the face. Yeah, he's probably realizing that he's gonna die. So he just wasted 2.2, which means that he was at 4.4, which regained it about that. 2.2 is gonna be about that, so he's gonna be, I'm gonna go for a 3.7. That should be enough. There we go, he's just wasting his energy. Your next strike is a masterclass in fine swordplay. You sting him with your blade low and fast, saving your energy. That door will be opened, you declare. Whether you do it or you are dead. It is enough to finish him. The guard collapses backwards against the stone floor of the chamber. At the same time, you hear a second scream. The other fight has ended as well. Flawless fighting. Hell yeah. Flanker has cut his men down as well. You and your comrade clean your blades. Flanker says a short prayer and then tastes a fingertip of blood from his victim. Opening the door, he gestures for you to go first. Well, that guy's probably got all sorts of diseases. And I mean, Flanker, if he does that to every single person he kills. Now, there's not going to be anybody in here, but because we know the lords are all spread out across the city. Let me just think. So we know there's one lord over. So one of them was over here, dead. Another one was over here, dead. The other one, Lorag, was he a lord? No, he wasn't a lord. I have the notes here. So we got Theta, and we know that Theta is somewhere around this part. I still don't know where he is. He's a beggar here. I know how to get to him though, but it's gonna be a while until we do. Then we have Shimva. Shimva, I don't remember where he is. We have Lorag. Lorag. Yeah, I just don't know. Lorag wasn't he? Oh, Vic. Yeah, Vic is one of the lords. For first noble and all that. So where is me? Me is here. Let's go in there. So, what am I gonna do? Okay, so I need to go in. Let's go inside. Let's stop dilly-dallying about and see what this is all about. This is the main council chamber of Carré. A wide room with a domed roof supported by tall pillars ornately carved with monster serpents and instruments of torture. In the center, 12 throne-like seats are arranged in a circle, with one on a raised dais. Presumably the seat of the first noble. All are empty, as we expected. So there's 12. I didn't know there were 12. Did I know that? A chalk circle has been drawn just inside the ring of thrones. Flanker frowns. This is not right, he muses. Well, the circle is gonna... There's only one of them. This might not be the circle. I want to see. Let's walk into the circle. You step toward the circle at the last moment. Flanker rushes forward and catches your arm. No! He exclaims. He holds you back, just at the edge. Once, he breathes. You saved my life. Now I save yours and clear my debt to you. That is no circle. That is a portal trap. I want to see. I must find Sansa's in the nobles, you tell him. I'll see where this leads. Flanker reaches out to stop you, but he's not quick enough. You feel nothing as you cross the boundary. But one moment you are in the council chamber, then your foot touches nothing inside, you are falling. Okay, we're going to the place where we know to go. Oh, this is a different place. I don't want to... No, ignore it. I don't want to see anything. I want to see where we are, just for curiosity's sake. This is not a different place. We've been here. Okay, so we can go back. No, not that. Not to the falling. Thank you. To the council hall. That's the one. Okay. I just want to see. I wanted to see. I didn't want to go in there. Oh, no, 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 not this. Can I go? Oh, damn it. I need to do this again? Oh, come on. I rewinded too much. See what flanker does. Let's do this again, guys. Attack the other guard, and there we go. So I know exactly how to do this. It's easy. It's not a problem. Let's just go with 6 right there. Even if he defends, he's still gonna lose. There's no way for him to win. Let's go with 4.7 because he can't go higher than that. 4.3. I wonder if that was around. Oh, I did more damage that time. I wonder why. And then I go with full attack, and I do. There it is. Perfect. Boom, 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 or whatever. Yeah. Okay. So we go in here, and we're not gonna deal with a circle. Let's examine the circle. You approach the chalk circle. It appears to be just what it seems, a circle, inscribed on the stone floor of the room. The only remarkable thing about it is how perfect it is. It is a flawless curve, rather too well drawn, says... Oh, yeah, okay, so this is the trick. But I remember reading, somebody told me that there was one circle that wasn't a portal trap. There was only one. Was it that? It's been so long. Rather too well drawn, Flanker says, echoing your thoughts. That makes me suspicious. Let's walk around the chairs. You make a slow circle of the chairs. Flanker does likewise in the other direction. No one here, he remarks. No secret doors, no hidden passages. You notice the chairs all have names on their backs. Let's look at the names. The throne of the first noble has the name of Sansa's embossed in gold leaf on its back. And Sansa's is not the first noble. Molus is. Is he? Huh. Let's see. The names on the others... I was looking at my notes right there. The names on the others are smaller and fashioned from plain iron. Molus, Tiffin, Lorag, Shimva, Chirin, and Theta. It would seem that none of the chairs have been sat in for a very long time. Can I sit in the throne? Let's do that. You walk back to the first noble chair and lower yourself down, crossing your legs and surveying the room. Flanker looks up from his forensic investigations of the chalk circle with amusement. Okay, well, nothing here. There's nothing here. This has been a waste of time, you remark to Flanker. The assassin shakes his head. Perhaps, he says, I have learned something. He points to the circle on the floor. Do you see that? I think that is a portal trap. Yeah, I know about portal traps already. Good, Flanker replies, but how is there one here? The first noble controls the portal traps. Why would he place one inside his own council chamber? It makes no sense. Something very untoward is occurring in the city, and I must find out what. He steps towards the door. Okay, so let's leave, because we're not going in there, because I don't want to go into that sewer, because otherwise I'm going to lose all my rations, and it's just a pain in the ass. We've been there as well. That's an important sewer right there, I mean, because from there we know the order of the thing. You find yourself back on a looping section of the road that you have seen before. The smell from further up the slope indicates you are near the docks once more. You pass the metal workers shop once again, but it's now closed. Okay, I wonder if we're going to be able to still go into the... into one of the things. You return to the docks, you still need to find somewhere to stay the night. The shrine is nearby as well. Now, one of you guys, I don't remember your name, I apologize, but you've been very helpful all through the Let's Play. But one of you guys said that I could never answer the impossible question there, because it is actually the impossible question. I asked for it, but I wasn't lying when I said that, and it didn't take me as lying. There was a place over there where we could have gotten, not the second time around, but the first time around, where we could have gotten something that apparently would allow us to do something here in this shrine. But I want to see that shrine again. I want to ask the easy question and see how that goes. Let's enter the shrine. So step inside. Yeah, basically they're saying a bunch of nonsense that I can't really understand. The young liar. Yeah. Excuse the hiccup. Ask someone about the challenge. That's what I did before. Take the challenge. Okay. Man, the hiccups. I'm nervous. Just give me the question. Okay, so he goes. I choose the easy question. The priest nods. The price of the easy question is something you value, your very soul. To the end. Oh no, I'm not. I'm owed to another god, not you. To answer the question, you must agree to leave your god behind and become the follower of Slang, a follower such as myself and many others in this room. Will you take the adventure? No, never. The priest gestures to you, pointing away from the stage. Then he steps back and folds his arms to see what you will decide. I will step down. You step down from the platform. The crowd sighs with disappointment, but the priest quickly raises their spirits with a joke. You make your way unnoticed back onto the street. Time to move on. Okay. So that was nothing. I'm not gonna stay outside. I can't go back in there. Okay, well, I could go there, but I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try and sleep in the market, because I want to see how that goes. Probably gonna be robbed or something. If I am, I'm just gonna go back. Even though I don't actually need to, need the money, but well, we'll see how things go. Maybe, we'll see. You head over to the empty stalls of the market. The covers and awnings should provide ample shelter, and with so many stands, you will be well hidden from any passing thieves. Let's eat something before we do anything there, because we'll be able to buy more, I think. And as long as I have one, I should be okay. Before settling down, you eat the apple and feel a little bit better for it. Then you stretch out beside one of the stalls with your pack beneath your head and close your eyes. Today has been a successful day, and you have made progress towards learning the lines of the North Gate spell. You sleep soundly until you are woken by the sound of footsteps in the stalls nearby. You wake immediately. Let's draw the sword. Because why not? Quickly you draw your sword from its sheath, ready to protect yourself. But the two men are talking, not coming nearer. Do you find any? One man asks. The second grunts, nothing any good. I told him, the first replies. Snatch too many people, and even Karayans will stay indoors. Let's keep listening. How many do we have? Enough to get more, the second answers. Not enough to do anything with them. No one's even seen Sansa's for 3 weeks. The first makes a coughing noise. He says something else, but it is too quiet to hear. You sure about that? How do you think Sansa's got to be the first? The other replies. Skip listening. You stay low and listen further, but the two men say nothing more. Then you hear another noise. A third man is approaching, but this one seems to have a dog with him. The three greet one another. Any finds? A couple of strays, the voice remarks. The dog begins to bark. The voice murmurs something, but you're too far away to hear it. I am gonna get away, although this is gonna get me killed, or something is gonna happen to me right now. Kidnappers, slavers, either way, these men are clearly dangerous. You edge away between the stalls. Oh, I did that? Huh. Okay, so I could creep right. Oh, this is gonna be. These are the guys of the boat, I think. These are Vic slavers, I suppose. I assume they are. Let's creep left. Although, let's creep left. Let's see what happens. You turn to the left and crawl forwards. Suddenly, the man's conversation stops. Did you hear that? One barks. Over there. I'm gonna stay down. The dog's gonna get me, though. Oh, no. You stay low. If you stand, you will be seen immediately, and then men might have friends with them. But amongst the stalls and stands, you must be invisible. But of course, you have forgotten the third man and his dog. No, I have not forgotten him. The beast has caught your scent, and within moments you are surrounded. Something moves, then everything goes black. Oh, we're in the boat. The boat that we had been before. Oh no, they took all my money. No, that's not okay. No. That's just nope. That's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna creep to the I'm gonna run for it. That's a better one. You jump to your feet and begin to run. There's one, cries one of the men. Alpana, fetch! Something is bounding after you through the stalls. You veer this way and that between slats and canopies, trying to confuse the creature, but it seems to pass like water through every gap, and nothing seems to slow it down. Well, kill the creature! You've fought way worse than this. You are getting close to the river side now. The beast is almost on your heel. In a moment, it will spring. I'm not gonna go into the river, although this is probably gonna get me caught. Ooh, you dodge in and out, weave around, and finally burst through a loose tent front. Wheel about and pull the rope that closes up the opening. The creature slams into the thick tarpaulin and begins to scrabble and scratch at it. It won't hold it for long. Let's draw my sword. You draw your sword. Oh boy. You draw your sword ready to face the creature, but then you hear a whistle, and one of the men calling back the beast. Just a city fox, you hear him mutter. They're getting big these days, but you can tell by the way they run. Come on. The scrambling on the tent door stops, the footsteps approach and then fade away. The men look this and that way, but then disappear off into the market. You are now free to sleep once more. Morning will be here in just a few more hours. And I'm gonna be able to dream. Look at that. Your dreams are cluttered and crazy. You seem to be walking forward, traps springing at your feet. Face after face laughs as you ask about the spells. 4, says one. There are 11 spells. 13. 49. Meanwhile, the ghost of Lorag laughs and chortles? Yeah, chortles. I have you right where I want you, he exclaims gleefully. Well, I have your wig, so shut up. And somewhere beneath your feet, you hear a man cackling with laughter, and the crown is on his head beyond your reach. Oh boy. The next morning, I guess. Oh, thunder above. As the sun breaks... Oh, you heard that anyway? I think... Apparently the sun is breaking. As the sun breaks over the rooftops of Lower Carey, the city looks clean and bright, like a stone polished to a shine by a fast-flowing river. The effect lasts for a beautiful moment, and then the people of Carey begin to stir, opening their windows, throw out their slop, shouting and cursing at each other as they do so. Yeah. And we head to the breach. For some reason, I thought we had to be over there, but nope, we need to go down. That's why I chose to go left before, by the way. Is because I thought that we needed to be here, but the bridge is, of course, over here. Now, we know how to cross this bridge. It's actually very easy, and we can buy breakfast. Well, let's see. The market trader begins to set up their stalls, fighting and threatening each other to get to the spots closest to the ships. A few sly types, probably pickpockets, begin to prowl the shadows between the stands. Although... That's gonna get me, let's see, buy breakfast, see what happens. You wander the stalls looking for something to eat, and find a stall selling bomba bread for 2 gold pieces. The smell is quite nourishing. Let's buy some. Oh, and there we go. You buy a slice of bread. It is pleasantly filling with a sweet, meaty texture. You thank the woman at the stall, then head over to the river to wait for the bridge to be lowered. After a while, a grizzled old man arrives and unlocks a small booth by the arbor bridge. He goes inside and closes the door behind him. Now... the way we did it before was really, really lucky, I think. Because it all kind of... We didn't pay anything, we didn't get into trouble or anything. We just waited a little bit. And, ooh. You sit down outside the booth. Oh, we did the waiting already because we ate. I think that was it. You sit down outside the booth to wait for the men to lower the harbor bridge. After a while, something happens. The old man leaves his booth and goes over to a contraption on the waterfront. He begins to heave and wind an ancient winch. It seems to be quite hard work. He's trying to move the whole weight of the bridge single-handedly. Let's not do anything. Let's wait. You let the man struggle and sit back in the sunshine and wait. Sweat beads on his forehead, and he leaves and puffs. He heaves and puffs as he works, but eventually the bridge clunks down into place. You salute the man cheerfully and get to your feet. There we go. That was way easier than before. You just had to eat a little bit. You cross the bridge over to the river Jabaji, which runs like a slime trail through the center of the city. And to the other side we go. You have reached the other banks of Upper Carey. The buildings here are not as grand as on the side of the river, but they are in much better condition. Fewer people live on this side, away from the fields and the hills, but those that do are richer. They are also most likely more dangerous. But of course, it is on this side of the city that the North Gate stands. You follow the road away from the river towards a fork in the road. If there are any nobles in the city port, their houses are most likely to be on this side of the river. But which way? Okay, so I don't remember where I got the sun gem. Because we're gonna need that. Or we're not gonna need that over here. That is a little bit of a problem. That said, if I need to repeat it again, I will. But I hope I won't, though. I hope I won't. I don't remember where the sun jewel was. I think it was on top of one of these walls. I'm beginning to remember. I think it was over there. Now, we're not going to go up there. We have been always going up there, and apparently that's a bad idea. Let's go south from here. Let's turn right. The sun is rising. We can drink from the fountain, but there's no real point. Let's move on. And you ignore them. There's no use wasting time. Let's not turn left because there's terrible kids that deserve to die. A terrible, painful death that's not really befitting for their young age, but still, nonetheless, they do deserve to die. Let's see. You turn right, heading away from the city wall. A sign points towards Fireview Square. You pass large houses that have the aspect of official places of business. One is marked with the clawed fist of a moneylender. An elderly woman is just leaving. She looks quite worn out already this early in the morning. I think I know who this girl is. Let's ignore her for right now. Besides, Elvin. You pass by her as you continue down the street. She murmurs a hurried apology and races away without a second look. I think she is the same woman that we find later on. Because these are characters all in the grand scheme of things. So my plan... What's my plan? My plan is to come down here and then go up here through this street, because I don't think this street has anything for us because we were there. If we could get past the little thugs somehow, I think we could go there and make a choice. So my plan is to go through here, go up here, take this corner over here and then not go through here. Although we were here before. This is where, isn't this where Lower X place, or is this Lower X place over here? I think this is Lower X place. So we're gonna be here and we're gonna try and rescue the little guy that's in there. But for right now, we're going back to the market. And as soon as I get, so this is the Fire Square view. Fire View Square. There it is. Now I have a note here on my second screen that tells me where to go for the spell line, but I don't know exactly where it is. So I guess I'll have to figure it out as we go. If it is down here, and I believe it might be either here or over here. Actually, yeah. I don't know. I was just looking. I think I'm gonna have to study this a little bit more because I don't know how to. I want to do it for you guys. So yeah, I guess we'll see. Next episode. For now, I guess it's time to say goodbye. We're running a little bit short on time, so I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Sorcery. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching. I really, really, really can't thank you guys enough for being here and enjoying this fantastic game with me. I hope I'll see you next episode. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.